Hi, my name is Molly Anderson, and I'll be giving my current event speech. Our environment is in constant need of attention. The issue in which I'm speaking of today is the plastic waste consumption of human beings. Now, we normally hear about plastic being found in the ocean, which is still a very big issue, but this is a case I've never heard of before and I think is very interesting. Plastic is being found in the deserts of Dubai, and camels are consuming them and dying from them. The consumption of plastic is drastically affecting our wildlife. Plastic bags scatter across the desert. They escape from trash cans and the trucks that they're on and end up where they don't belong, which in this case is the deserts of Dubai. Veterinarians and environmentalists in Dubai are pushing to ban the use of plastic bags because this issue is becoming larger and larger. Camels die from masses found in their stomach of plastic, which are called polybizars, which is the scientific word for the mass. And they confuse the plastic for their natural food sources. If it's not sand, it's food. And the plastic does not digest in their stomach. Instead, it sits, and the camels are convinced that they are still full, so they won't eat, and slowly and eventually, they will die of starvation. Luca Mazzetto, who is an environmentalist at the Norwegian Institute for Water Research, says if 1% mortality due to plastic is verified by future and more detailed studies, the plastic pollution will certainly represent a reason of concern for camels. So around the world, people are hearing about this and are concerned about the issue. We need to be wary of the plastic waste that we as human beings use and dispose of. Plastic waste does not decompose, instead it just sits. So animals will find it, they'll eat it, and it'll be extremely bad for them and may cause death, like in this case here. Plastic just has a knack for ending up where it's not supposed to be, like the ocean and the Dubai deserts. Marcus Ericsson, who studies plastic pollution in the Arabian Gulf, says plastic bags are escape artists. They blow out of garbage cans, out of landfills, out of trucks, and out of people's hands. They travel for hundreds of miles and end up where they're not supposed to be, in the wild, where our wildlife is, where all the animals are. The plastic is not good for the environment. And just like the environmentalists say, we might need to consider a ban on plastic bags due to these issues. The wildlife is dying on our planet due to our consumption of plastic. So we as humans need to be very mindful of our world and the way we live in it, the way we treat it. Because we as human beings do not only affect ourselves, but we affect many other species around us. We most commonly hear about the plastic issue in the oceans, but that is not the only issue. The plastic issue happens on land too. In this case specifically, it is causing masses called polybizars in camels and is killing them in the Dubai desert.